What you doing, buddy?
Taking off gas tanks.
Joe came over, started getting cracking on this Dyna. I think he was like fiending. He came over, he was like scratching at the neck and shit, and he was like twitching a little bit. He was kind of kicking. He brought over like a shit of tools. He's like, I need to work. So he came over here and started getting cracking. Joe and I are beginning tear down or build, basically, of our bike here. And I think where we're going to start, we're just going to kind of start decluttering what we know we're going to get rid of. For example, pipes, mids, forward controls. And Joe's and I's OCD are probably close to the same level.
Yep.
So if you guys ever wonder why our booth looks 8 different ways at an event, it's because I moved it, then Joe moved it, then I went back and moved what Joe moved, and then Joe went back and moved what I moved, and then eventually we're like, hey, what do we want to do? And it usually works out. A bonus to keeping your motorcycle maintained and cleaned, wiped underneath, oil drips, things like that will expose themselves a lot quicker than when you just have grime holding all your oil and all your crap together, and then you just think it's just dirty. No, when you keep them clean motorcycle and then you start to see something, there's your indication that something's off, something's wrong. So.
And it's easy to pinpoint kind of where that oil's coming from. It's not just everywhere.
Joe, fill them in a little bit with what our starting point is, what you got going on a little bit.
All right. We talked this morning. We were going to pull the pipes and everything off, but I think right now, it's get this tank off. We want to go get some degreaser, stuff like that, so we could degrease this engine, get it here, and then now we can access all this stuff. As you can see here, we got the drill, we got some polishing pads, steel wool, spit shine cleaner, all the polishes. So we're going to try and get all this stuff where it's accessible, easy to get to. Once this pipe's off, we could really get in here on this trap door and all, kind of polish up the forks, get this off, because we do have some 2-overs coming in that we're going to put on there, and then go from there, man. Shout out to Santoro. We got this crash bar. I'm not going to show y'all yet, but we got some sliders coming in too, so a little shout out to them, man.
The game plan right here, at least to kick off, we're still collecting some parts. We've got some stuff. We're going to go make another part haul today with a seat and some extra goodies that our buddy Dustin is taking care of us proper like on. But like Joe said, right now we're going to de-assemble so that we can address and just handle stuff like this, right? These aren't chrome rocker boxes. These are polished ones. So we want to kind of put a little elbow grease into them, and we can really kind of bring some shine back into these things and just get it looking nice and clean and polished. We're going to see how far that goes. I think we're just going to, what do you think? Just hand it and just go to good old fashioned like rub town, and work with what you got there, or the next level, then you're replacing gaskets, and then you're getting elbow deep into stuff. Is you can take these things off, but then like I said, you're replacing gaskets, you're exposing more stuff, you're kind of snowballing is the term that we kind of use. But you could take these off, put them on like a bench wheel, and then just really polish them and go to town. But I don't think that's the case. Maybe someday.
There's really no reason to. It's a good running bike, man. The thing fires right up. It's very strong. So there's really no reason to dip into the gaskets. You know what I mean? And stuff. We could address what we need to where we're at right now.
Yeah. Right now, we're just going to have some fun. We're going to start getting our hands dirty. This is why we wanted to do this, is so that we have a build. This is what TR's foundation is based off of right here.
Yeah.
Motorcycle build-in, tearing it apart in the garage. Like, this is TR's foundation and base. So let's have some fun with this shit. All right, so next thing we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and remove the forward controls. For those of you guys that don't know, it's really quick. A couple of nuts up here. This whole assembly is going to come off. We're going to take off this brake linkage here, the shift linkage, and Joe's going to work over here on the brake side, dismount it from here, and then take this big giant rod that connects all the way back to the master cylinder off as well, because
that'll be fun.
We need a different one for that, for mids. And just like that, she looks like a Dyna. Got rid of the controls really quick. Joe took off the brake linkage on this side, so you can see now we've got a home for our mid controls. We got rid of those forwards. We're going to go get some degreaser actually right now. We're going to leave the exhaust on there, so we're going to spray degreaser all over this thing, take it out in the back probably, hit it with the pressure washer, to get all the crap off of it, just to give us a good clean starting point from where we're going to polish.
Still need to be washed.
Yeah, we haven't washed it, so we're going to give it a
grime and everything.
Yeah.
So we're clean and it's got a good clean slate.
All right, you want to go get degreaser? Should we make a list? We just need degrease. Oh, look at, I have some. Look at, I got some.
That's all we need, dude.
Think that's enough? I got everything in this garage if you didn't know. Yeah. So we hit all the engine with some degreaser, all up inside, covered up some stuff. And now we're gonna hit it with the pressure washer, and we're gonna try and just get this thing nice and clean, good starting base for us to really start going at it on this thing. Let's get this thing cleaned up.
Yeah, that's already way better, man. Big difference, just spraying it off. A lot of polishing we still got, you know, up here just from a lot of neglect, but nothing, some elbow grease and a little steel wool can't handle. And I say clean, I'm saying clean, man. I mean,
Man, I want to get it on the lift and wipe all that shit down there too.
Yeah, but I mean, that's, we went underneath. We're gonna head out, go get some parts. I'm probably gonna have Ray take me to lunch, we'll see. That last pitch, by the way, I learned that from Ray. At events, he does that to Austin quite a bit over at Ventura and Magnum. That's how we get a lot of our slow race gift cards for you guys to win and stuff. Ray just kind of throws that out there. So. You can thank this guy and thank Austin and his dad too for always being good partners and having
good
fun.
Sports.
And good sports. There you go. That's the word I was looking for you. There you go. Oh man.
I'm telling you, this project, we're like kids on Christmas Day, okay? Look at Joe could not contain himself.
I needed to see.
I did the same with the front wheels, so don't trip. Show him, look at. Just a quick little 2-minute rub.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah. With show him what you hit that with. That simple process. Just a little metal polish.
Steel wool.
Quadruple zero. You could probably go 000 too, and it'd be.
You go double zero.
You can probably hit 000. You're gonna have to work a little scratches out, but
and then work this, and you would come out even better.
But just to show you,
that was probably 45 seconds of rubbing with this.
And you could see it kind of basically went from almost that, or you could see, look right there. See that right in the front, from that to that.
If it was in the sun, you'd be
just yeah, just a little bit. So you can imagine when we put both some elbow grease and some extra polishing into it, where we can probably bring it back to life. So
you can see it right here from
look at look at So there. Just that's a quick 30, 45, 1 minute elbow grease rub.
That was a one pump chump right there. That was a one pump chump.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna go spend some money, because part of motorcycle building is spending money. All right, first stop, Audio Tint Lab. The homie Dustin. We picked up some stuff from him, and then Joe and I are junkies, and he had a bunch of other stuff, and so we're gonna come raid that stuff as well. So parts raid right now. Parts overhaul. Dustin, Audio Tint Lab. Appreciate you, homeboy. Come check out Dustin at Audio Tint Lab, man. Trust me. We took all the stuff already. There's nothing left. There's not much left. We took what we wanted. Whatever's left, we didn't want. All right, parts haul complete, at least from that location. Yeah. I think we got definitely a good hit on the list of parts that we wanted to collect. Yeah. So we made a good dent in it. Dustin from Audio Tint Lab in Ventura. Appreciate you, dog. Make sure that you go and check them out. Solid dude, right?
Oh, solid dude.
Solid guy, man.
Solid guy. Go get all your tint done there. Audio stuff too, man. Best in the business around Ventura.
Yeah, it's solid guy, man. Can't say it enough. And I mean solid as a personality and character, but also dude, solid. He's yoked, like solid, dog. Like that's solid too. No joke, right? No, yeah, he be on that game, dog. He be on that game. I'm glad I got him on my team. Let's just say that, dog. Glad he's on my team.
Yep.
All right, we're back home now after our haul. So, but we hit a haul. This is what we got. Let's show them real quick, Joe. Let's bust out some parts here real quick. Let's kind of just lay them out. We can lay them here because I'm going to go through this stuff later anyway. So what we got basically was a lot of checklist items. We had +2 on our list. This is a 39 millimeter dampener kit. It's a longer dampener, so it extends your front end. So this is going to get us +2.
On top of some heavy duty springs.
Right, on top of some heavy duty springs. Right now, just to get the stance and get it up on the get it up off the ground, these are 13.5-inch chrome Harley stock shocks. So since we're doing 2 over in the front end, the ones that are on there now, they just ain't gonna do the job.
No,
so
this is gonna stance for it.
So this is gonna temporarily at least just get us up in the air, so it's got the right stance on it. We even got extensions for it. We're gonna see what it's like in conjunction, because remember, we're running a 21-inch wheel on the front of this thing. So not only are we going +2, we're also gonna have a 21 in the front. So 13.5 with all that in the front may not be enough to get it kind of at least level and even with each other.
21 puts us another inch.
Yeah, so that's why we're going to see about running these extensions here as well. When we said West Coast style, dog, we mean like dirt bike West Coast style, man. That's the style. New battery box cover we got as well. Some new chrome mirrors. We're going to be getting a new exhaust. Keep an eye out for that. So we got some new gaskets and seals. We got a battery box cover. Same one that's on there right now, which is nice and clean. New timing cover. Got rid of the other one there. Some bearings. It's always good to just have good fresh bearings. Update the rotor as well, so we get rid of that stock one there. There's our mid controls. Look at that. Man, there's our mid controls right there. We got a good haul. We got a good haul of parts. That hit a lot of our checklist for us, and we're waiting on those bars. Dominator's going to set us up with a set of their chrome risers and chrome bars. I think that's going to set it off. That chrome headlight right there.
Put this in real quick.
No, I don't want to start taking it apart right now. We'll just leave it.
It's one screw.
Go ahead. You can't wait? He's like a kid in a candy. He already ripped the plastic off it and everything.
Yeah, that's why I got 3 kids. I can always pull the plastic off too early.
Oh, man.
A lot of these parts that are, we're working with these companies, man, you're going to get install videos and reviews and everything on them. Parts that we run and, companies that we trust.
Yeah, so we'll let you guys know more of that. The only way you can find out is just kind of keep watching, all right? All right, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. You can see we've got parts coming in. We're starting to build. We're starting to have some fun. Let's see. I'm curious. Joe's just might start getting crazy with this thing. We'll see what the next update is and how polished it is. I bet you about half of this thing will be polished and half of it won't the next time because we just got carried away. So, all right. Tune to the next one. Later.